Hey, what's going on YouTube? James from J Kramer Fitness, Mr. Protein Review Guy. Today, we got an unbiased review of Legion Whey Protein Powder. As always, if you found this content helpful, making you a more informed buyer of protein powders, please leave a like. I do weekly protein powder reviews, so if you want to see those, please subscribe. And as always, the full unbiased article and all the protein reviews I have done to date are linked down below. Do a little bit more detailed analysis if Legion Whey protein powder is something that you should purchase. With that shared, let's go ahead and get into the Legion protein powder review details. Each bag of Legion protein powder has the following claims. Internationally sourced from a sustainable dairy farm in Ireland. Only natural ingredients. Just so you're aware, most of the flavors are mostly natural ingredients. However, like with this one, which I'm doing a taste test on birthday cake, this one actually has maltodextrin. So maltodextrin isn't necessarily considered a natural ingredient because it's a corn-derived sweetener. However, it is non-GMO, if that makes you feel better. Hormone and antibiotic-free. Gluten-free, non-GMO, third-party tested. Free shipping and handling if you buy direct from Legion Protein. No return money-back guarantee. Usually how that works is that you take a picture of the protein powder and they assess how much is left. I think they want to see it, and if you've used less than 60% of it, no questions asked, boom, refund. Finally, they claim to have clinically effective doses. We'll look into that. I purchased my bag directly from Legion because they are running a buy one and get one 50% off. If you're skeptical about purchasing direct from Legion, Amazon has all the flavors available for purchase. Go ahead and get into our next section here and find out if Legion protein powder is amino spiked. Legion is non-amino spiked. Even though you do not see an amino acid profile on the bag, Labdoor has a certificate of analysis and has confirmed that the 25 grams of protein yields an intact 22 grams of protein per serving. So this one was an easy one. Is Legion isolate third-party tested? As shared in the previous section, Labdoor has confirmed the listed amount of protein as not amino spiked. Labdoor is an industry third-party leader in testing. So I'll go ahead and showcase what you're going to be getting with a Labdoor report. They've done it all, toxicology report and heavy metals reporting as well. So if you're concerned about antibiotics and getting a hormone-free and grass-fed claims, updated packaging for purchase. So you will see a truly grass-fed emblem on the top right corner. As you can see, I have an older bag. It doesn't state or share the truly grass-fed badge, but when you go direct from Legion, you will see that older protein powders are certified with the truly grass-fed and AWA label. And assess if Legion Whey protein powder is truly grass-fed. Usually at this time, I go ahead and bust out my AGN roots and you do a little math calculating, figure out if it is truly a grass-fed protein powder. However, with this one, we don't have to worry. I firmly believe that truly grass-fed is an industry leader in regards to grass-fed. What I'm gonna be doing now is a protein powder quality check. I don't know if I did this in my last review. However, I'm gonna start doing comparisons between protein powders. Since this one's a grass-fed protein powder with a truly grass-fed badge, I'm gonna start doing comparisons between other certified grass-fed protein powders. If your goal is to build muscle, I go down and do a detailed analysis of that as well. So let's do a quality check on the Legion Athletics protein powder. Everything about Legion Athletics has been a home run in my opinion. You got the third-party verified by Labdoor. You do have the claims of being truly grass-fed with hormone, antibiotic, and non-GMO free, that kind of fun stuff. Unfortunately, there is no amino acid profile listed on the bag nor on the website. And so of course I got in contact with Legion, and usually there's going to be one or two train of thoughts when you have to request an amino acid profile. Company's hiding something, or you're overpaying for a low quality protein. Unfortunately, I firmly believe that Legion Protein It's still a good protein powder. However, when you do look at the amino acid profile, it's not really the highest of quality that you're purchasing for. So I did get in contact with Legion, and their customer service is awesome, quick, efficient, fast to process requests. Usually I don't like barriers of entry. I like to have protein powder companies just go ahead and list all the information. This is starting to be one of those situations where Legion knows this isn't the highest quality protein powder due to the amino acid profile not being listed on the bag, and then of course them only providing a 100-gram serving for the amino acid profile. However, what we do know is that one serving of Legion Athletic Whey offers 22 grams of protein with 5.6 grams of BCAAs. With that information in hand, we can do a really good estimated amino acid per serving analysis. And then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is compare it to Nutrition's gold standard, and we'll go ahead and compare Legion to Pure Choice Farms, because I firmly believe that is one of the best proteins on the market. Here's the irony of Legion. When you scroll down to the bottom of their page, they do a comparison of Legion to other protein powders. And usually what they did was they compared Legion Athletics Whey to ProGym, Pez Science, Nutrition Gold Standard. As you know, I'm not a big fan of Pez Science, and that one's going to be reviewed here in the next couple months. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is compare Legion Whey Protein to Pure Choice Farms and Nutrition's Gold Standard. However, when you compare the leucine content between all three brands, mainly to Nutrition's Gold Standard, they're pretty much neck, and there's nothing much difference between the two. However, Pure Choice Farms does offer a higher leucine content, more BCAAs, and then a protein per serving count. Let's go ahead and take a look at Amazon opinions on Legion Athletics protein powder. When we look at Amazon, there are 5,300 certified reviewers, and it's standing at an average of 4.3 stars out of 5. Most of the negative reviews stem from the amount of stevia used in Legion Whey. Regardless of which flavors, individuals that are sensitive to stevia are automatically going to share that there's like a medicinal aftertaste or too sweet. Regardless of which flavor they pick, the stevia is just too overpowering for some individuals. However, there is an overwhelming positive amount of individuals that were just strongly happy with the flavor. So before making a shake, let's go ahead and take a look at how many scoops do you need of Legion Athletics protein powder to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. If your goal is to build muscle post-workout, research suggests that you should aim for 25 grams of protein with up to 3 grams of leucine. Here's what we do know for sure. Legion offers 5.6 grams of BCAAs, and I have Legion with an estimated 2.6 grams of leucine. One of the things that Legion was advertising, clinically dosed products. Unfortunately, Legion Athletics Whey is not a clinically dosed product. And of course, the standard minimum 25 grams with up to 3 grams of leucine. As we found out in a couple sections before, the leucine content is on par with Nutrition. But the flip side is that Legion has been certified by Labdoor. So if you're someone who is still passive on using Nutrition and you want something with a verified non-amino spike protein powder, Legion would be for you. So what I've estimated is that you would want to go ahead and use 1 1/4 scoops to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. However, this is expensive. I'm not going to deny it. If your goal is to go ahead and stimulate muscle protein synthesis and you want to maximize the amount of servings that you have in your bag, I would recommend using a high protein skim milk. That offers 13 grams of protein with 1.3 grams of leucine. And if you do a little math here, you would have to use a little bit over 3/4 of a scoop just to stimulate muscle protein synthesis. So let's go ahead and make ourselves a Legion Athletics protein shake. Directions are as follows. Mix 1 serving with 8 to 10 fluid ounces of water, milk, or your favorite beverage. If you are someone who is stevia sensitive, I would recommend aiming for 10 fluid ounces. So as always, I got my Pure Choice Farms shaker cup, my daily driver, the cell, if you will, and I have just 8. So let's go ahead, open it up. Bag's very high quality, no issues. When you open up a bag of whatever flavor you select, there is a nice reminiscent smell of what is being advertised. So this one's got the birthday cake, nice yellow moist cake. Only thing that's lacking in here is the little funfetti sprinkles. So here we go, 1 1/4 scoops, 1 scoop in, and then we're gonna go a little bit more, or I'm gonna go a half. So that back in there, scoop back in, seal the container, grab the top, lock her up, shake it up. Post shake here, it's not complete 100% instantaneous, but you can see there's small little cake bits around the corner or on the shaker wall opening up. Big thing is pretty clean. Trying to get the light on there, pretty clean in regards to no cake bits. So really super happy about that. I only shook for like 5 to 7 seconds. So let's go ahead and do a taste test on birthday cake by Legion Athletics. Cheers. So of course, what comes through first for me is the stevia taste. However, what's really nice about birthday cake is that you do have that nice feeling or sensation that you're drinking a shake that's using yellow cake with kind of a frosting. So flavoring is good. I firmly believe the stevia is borderline, it's tolerable. However, at the same time, it's very noticeable and it's worth mentioning. But overall, would I buy another bag of birthday cake? No, I like the taste of birthday cake just for novelty, but overall, I think 1 bag is more than enough for me to go ahead and deal with. I can finish a bag, but I would not do a 5-pound bag. It's not for me. All right, we're getting near closer to the end here. Let's go ahead and examine the pros and cons of Legion. As always, I want to start out with the negatives. Well, of course, we'll start out with the biggest issue that I have with this protein powder. Legion only shares the 100-gram profile amino acid. Usually that indicates that it's a very low leucine for the price point. The best part about it, we do know that this protein powder offers 5.6 grams of BCAAs, and we can make a general estimate. And I estimated that this protein powder only offers 2.6 grams of leucine when compared to a national leader, industry leader, Opti Nutrition. The price point may make you question, do I really want this protein powder? As I just got done sharing, the price point of this protein powder is pretty expensive, $59.99. What is nice though, if you do a subscribe and save for the value bags, the 5-pound bags, you are locked in for life at that price point. I think it's $110, $115, so that's really nice. Of course, the amount of stevia in this is noticeable. I can tolerate it, but however, if you're someone who is very stevia sensitive, you may not enjoy this. What are the great things that Legion Protein does? Awesome customer service, very, very transparent. I had no issues, no games at all. Third-party certifications and verifications to claims made on the bag. Labdoor is an industry leader in third-party testing, and they confirmed it with a non-amino spike protein powder, and there's a toxicology report. So if you're someone who is really into that kind of stuff and looking for a clean protein powder, it's fantastic. It's a high quality protein, even though the dosage isn't quite there at 22 grams. You can't deny that you are purchasing a verified, certified protein powder. And then of course, this one's a little nitpick here. There's a little claim from Legion Nutrition sharing that all their protein powders are only use natural ingredients. However, you do have to read the fine print, like I shared with the birthday flavor. Man, they are using non-GMO multidextrin, which is a corn-derived sweetener. That isn't a natural sweetener. So you do have to do a little deep dive if you want all natural ingredients in your protein powder, but that's a small little nitpick. Would I buy Legion protein powder again? That depends on what you're looking for in a protein powder. If you are looking for try it, use it, and like, hey, you know, after like a week of use, you're like, nah, I can't do this because the flavor's not that good. The 100%, no questions asked return. Only thing you have to do is take a picture of it. That's a fantastic way to go ahead and get on board. And then of course, the financial ramification of it. when you look at the competitors that are available, like Dymatize or Optimum Nutrition, man, like you're only getting 2.6 grams of leucine per serving, and Dymatize and Optimum Nutrition, and even like a local Wisconsin brand, Pure Choice, you're kind of questioning like, okay, is it really worth it? So, however, if you're tired of playing duck, gray duck, Minnesota duck goose, hey, Legion is a fantastic choice just because they dot their I's, cross their T's. You cannot go wrong with that at all. I think Legion is worth a try, in my opinion. Let's go ahead and do a review roundup. Legion Whey is a fantastic protein brand. I love the fact that you have a nationally recognized third-party testing done by Labdoor, verifying the protein content as non-amino spike with a toxicology report, certificate analysis. It's all on there. Labdoor actually gives this protein an A grade in regards to quality and all their claims being made on Legion's website, which is very impressive from Labdoor. Once you take the training wheels off and you compare Legion Whey to other brands of protein, you know, it's kind of like questionable if you want to go ahead and go that route. Taking taste of the equation, Legion is very comparable to a USDA organic whey protein. And let's go ahead and get into a comparison between certified grass-fed protein powders. And what I'm going to go ahead and do, show a giant slide on here comparing Legion to Earth-Fed Muscle, AGN Roots, Raw Organic Whey, and Antler Farms New Zealand Isolate. If your goal is to go ahead and build muscle, AGN Roots is by far a great quality protein powder, coming at 3.05 grams of leucine. Earth-Fed Muscle actually surpasses that with their unflavored protein at 3.18 grams of leucine. And then you start looking at the amount of protein per serving, you know, boy, there is a lot to like with the other 4 brands as well. So let's go ahead and do a quick recap. If you're looking for the best value that is certified truly as grass-fed and hormone-free, try Raw Organic Whey. If you want the highest quality protein powder to stimulate muscle protein synthesis and looking for a great value, AGN Roots. However, if you're looking for a protein powder with flavor, that's gonna go ahead and depend on your flavor palette. You know, it's the same thing when I compare Legion to Earth-Fed Muscle, because those are the only 2 real certified grass-fed protein powders, certified but truly grass-fed with a flavor profile. In my book, I would go ahead and buy Earth-Fed Muscle over Legion, but this is where the plus side is with their try it 100% guarantee, no questions asked with Legion. If I had to rank the certified grass-fed protein powders from first to last based on leucine content per serving, Antler Farms, AGN Roots, and Earth-Fed Muscle. Let's go ahead, one more section here. If you are looking for a high quality clean protein powder, and if you can afford it, try Antler Farms. And then if Antler Farms is too expensive for you, then try Legion, or go with the Raw Organic Whey. However, AGN Roots does have a toxicology report on their website, but it's not really the highest quality. So, all right, another protein powder review in the books. What are your thoughts? Have you used, what am I reviewing? Have you used this? I want to know. What are your thoughts? Did I get this review right or wrong? As always, leave a like if you found this video informative and helpful. And of course, subscribe. I do weekly protein reviews. Of course, I want to say thank you for anyone who's left a comment. Your request for a protein powder review is on the block, but it may take a little bit. So thanks for watching. Make it a great day.